utmost humility and solemn gratitude as I take up the duty to serve as the second governor of Kisii. Ladies and gentlemen, on a momentous day like this one, it's often not possible to acknowledge everyone who has supported us in this channel. But allow me to single out the church for their prayers, for the spiritual guidance in the transformation of our county's affairs. We have managed to walk this journey as one united family. I thank you. I pay special tribute to my lovely wife, now our First Lady, for her steadfast love and guidance during my entire political career, and for being an amazing mother to my children. I also wish to extend my heartfelt gratitude to my campaign team, led by the campaign secretariat, agents, well-wishers, for their ideas, guidance, and conviction that they were carrying out this campaign. To my family, my mother is around. I saw her here, Mama Kayale. And my mama is here. Ukuja hapo uonekane dakika moja. Yes, mama ndio huyo, salimia tu. Asante. Thank you. I thank you for your prayers, guidance, and conviction and sheer commitment has brought us this victory. Most importantly, I thank you, my beloved supporters, for the believing you had in me. From the four corners of our county, you stepped forward, pressed a heavy downpour, scorching sun, and it is at a time long nights as you passionately engaged us in the conversation of changing our county. An honest and candid conversation about what is ailing our county and what we must do to make things work again. That those you elected had failed to deliver on their promises. You told us the promises of good schools, better health care, and safe, clean drinking water was still just a promise. You told us you needed to see a change in the way the affairs of the county are being conducted. You told us you needed an accountable administration, one that is not only sensitive to the plights of 1.3 million residents of Kisii, but also one that is conscious of ever-changing socio-economic challenges facing the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the conversation did not end at the ballot. The conversation is going on. It has birthed a binding document, a covenant between the elected and those who elect you, the people. Today, right here, now, we are embarking on the journey of not only actualizing the covenant we made with you, also asking you to work with us as we implement our socio-economic and the development plan for our county. Our covenant with our people of Kisii County was based on 5 pillars, namely 1, devolution and governance, wealth creation, sustainable environment, and environmental conservation, social development, enablers, and ICT. Ladies and gentlemen, a country that is angry and sick is unproductive. It cannot be complete with a fast-paced and ever-evolving Kenyan society. We have promised to equip, train, upgrade all our sub-county hospitals to level 5 hospitals to attend to medical conditions afflicting our people while at the same time improving the quality of medical care they receive. This can only be possible if those charged with the responsibility of running our medical facilities are made accountable for their sins of omission and commission. My fellow countrymen and women, my administration will pursue accountability where those charged with running public institutions will be called upon to discharge their duties with the utmost diligence and undivided attention. This is non-negotiable. For instance, it is possible for the Kisii Teaching and Referral Hospital to be in a position to generate its revenue, pay its staff without necessarily relying on the county government. Yes, this is possible. This is the accountability document that my administration will pursue. We promise to provide universal health care and affordable housing program, what we want to call the Simba Shelter Scheme. Simba Shelter Scheme aims to provide relief to the thousands of our vulnerable families from ballooning medical bills and lack of decent housing, respectively. Ladies and gentlemen, the construction and equipping of ECD centers with the state-of-the-art facility in all designated ECD centers across the county, working closely with the Ministry of Education and other stakeholders to improve access, equip quality, relevance, and education financial in primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions is undertaking that my government is determined to make a reality. We made a promise that our children would not walk hundreds of kilometers in search of meal. Bright children need bursaries, not to stay at home. Abantu baminto. Apart from ensuring that institutions of learning are equipped with the necessary tools of trade, my administration will also ensure that there is a functioning school feeding program and accessible and transparent bursary fund. Turning to agricultural products, we are all aware that Kisii County is struggling to regain its lost glory as a cash crop-rich country. The days when farming ensured a steady income for household and improved livelihood for independents are long gone. Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm coming to an end, it's not lost on us that we are inheriting a county facing financial crisis, a ballooning wage bill, and a workforce. Public appointments have largely been based on chronism and personal connections, suspect procurement dealings, and the ghost service delivery dealing that have hurt the economy and the fortune of our county. As we extend on olive branch to those willing to walk with us on this journey, we will not hesitate to clench our fist and firmly deal with those who oversee the routing of public resources under their care. An efficient public administration can only be achieved if the country, among all the county service workforce, understands the monumental task ahead of us. We will consult on issues that touch on well-being of our people. But we won't hesitate to reprimand those who will stand in the way of change. The Public Service Board will be called upon to work closely with the county government to oversee the gaps in personnel management, but at the same time review the status of the county role as provided in the law. Ladies and gentlemen, a majority of our people are youth, and the county government bureaucratic procurement rules have denied them a chance to take part in the constitutional right of accessing 30% of all county government tenders. My administration will pay a special attention to this group and ensure that the likes of hundreds of our suppliers of goods and services get access to the county service and payment. Finally, we have a huge task ahead of us, but together and speaking in one voice, we will deliver on the promise we have made to our people. A promise of a more sensitive, accessible, accountable county government. I look forward to a robust engagement with the county assembly, the provincial administration, our development partners, and all other key stakeholders. My brothers, before I end, I want to recognize that I know we are flagged here with a number of diplomatic corps members. I know the British High Commissioner is represented here. I've seen the Chinese government represented here. The Director Generals, Director General Nema, my brother Mamo, there are those ones also who joined with you. There are a number of Director Generals with us here. I want to state that a number of these stakeholders will engage you. My brother Mamo, there is a dumping site here. I'm happy, my brother Rumumba, I called you last week, you removed the garbage from the road. I hope we'll locate that dumping site. For the thieves and grabbers of ATC land, I want to send a warning shot that will deal with you squarely, without mercy. Without mercy or favor. We have a long generation, a young generation ahead of us. We can't afford to lose land to some few individuals who have money and who can buy land elsewhere.